fear tolerated will ruin your faith. I want you to just think about that. If you're afraid of what's going to happen because of what you see, feel, or think, then it contaminates your faith and it paralyzes your faith, and you can't access the things that God has for you. And you'll try to do it on your own. You'll go out and see if you can accomplish this, this, and this. There's a great story in the Bible that reminds me of fear and faith. There was this woman that had been pushed to the side and kind of segregated, so you can kind of say she was in prison away from society. She had bled for 12 years, and she tried to do everything that she could based on what she could see, feel, and think. So she was responding out of fear. But one day, she heard the message preached about Christ. And it says this, that faith cometh by hearing the message preached about Christ. I believe that faith came in and canceled out fear that day. I believe she came out on faith, even though she couldn't see it, even though it didn't make sense. She said something out of her mouth, and her death and life was definitely in her tongue. She said that if I can touch the hem of his garment, I know that I'll be healed. And miraculously, she got in a position where she could touch the garment. And she touched it. Christ said, "Who touched me?" And they said, "You got to be out of your mind." All these people said, "No, I felt the power go out." So I want you to know that you don't have to get permission for the power to go out. I want you to know that when faith comes, if you run up and touch his garment, touching the garment can be reading the word, it can be praying, it can be just believing, it could be speaking what the word said. That right at that moment, the power goes out. She stepped up and told Jesus what she did. Jesus said, "Go, woman, thy faith has made thee whole." I want you to do something. When it comes to fear and faith, always choose faith. Fear paralyzes and contaminates faith, and without faith, you can't walk with God. So you can't access anything that God has if you only believe in what you see, feel, or think. I love what he told Thomas. He said, "Blessed are those that believe without seeing." I want you to know the word blessed means to be fortunate, favored, and prosperous. I tell you, God loves you, and he's given you and made provisions for you. I want you to do this. I want you to just walk around and say this with me on the way out. I don't have fear, I have faith. God bless you.